Current sources in parallel. Let's say we have a current source in this direction and we have one more current source in the same direction. Now its resultant will be, let's say this is current I1 and let's say this is current I2. Now since both the current direction are same, that is this current source also have the same direction and this current source also have the same direction, that is in upward direction. So its equivalent current source will be like this. It will be I1 plus I2. Since both the current sources are in same direction, so we have to add them. Let's say this is A. Now next is, let's say, first we will separate this. Now let's say there are two more current source, but this time they are in opposite direction. Let's say this is upward and let's say one more current source, but it is in opposite direction. Let's say it is in downward direction. Let's say this is current I1 and this is current I2. Now its equivalent current source will be, let's say we have to draw it is in upward direction, or let's say this I1 is greater than I2. So that time this current source will be in this direction because the value of I1 is, let's say it is greater than I2. So its equivalent will be I1 minus I2. Now next, again, there are two more possibilities. So now let's say two more current sources are connected in parallel, but this time this is downside and one more current source on upper side. So its equivalent current source will be, first of all we have to write, let's say this is current I1 and this is current I2. Now this time let's say I2 is greater than I1. So if I2 is greater than I1, that time the direction of this current source will be upward and this will be I2 minus I1. Now one more possibility is this. Let's say there are two more current sources in downward direction. Let's say this is downward and this is also in downward direction. Let's say this is I1 and this is current I2. So its equivalent current source will be in downward direction also, and this will be the addition of I1 and I2 because they are in same direction but in downward direction. That's why the resultant current source direction will be also in downward direction. So this is about current sources in parallel.